Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of four.
Hi everyone, I am Ante Milkovic and today I am joined by Zoë Lister, talented voice artist behind the viral Jet2 holiday trend that has taken over social media. So thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
How are you today, Zoë?
I'm very well. I feel like the last 6 months have been really, really busy. But I'm glad that we finally got to meet.
How do you introduce yourself today? Are you primarily an actress, a writer, a voice artist?
Well, I mean, today it changes all the time, the way that I introduce myself. It has done over time, but at the moment, I would introduce myself as a voice artist, a voice actor first, because that's what people know me for.
How would you describe yourself? Who is Zoë Lister in private?
Oh, in private, do you know what? My husband would have something to say about this. Well, how would I describe myself? That's a really good question. I would say I'm a positive person and an energetic person and enthusiastic. I'm very enthusiastic.
Can you tell me about the moment when you realized that your voice at the Jet2 holiday uh, commercial had gone viral? And how did it look like? How did you feel? Tell me all about it.
Yeah. Well, so it was kind of a slow burn. Like people were sending me these videos like over a year ago. So I knew they were, it was gaining a bit of momentum. And then there were more and more and more over the beginning of the summer. People sort of got to know me that I was the voice. And then it just kind of snowballed and went, seemed to go global, like everywhere. And I was getting requests in my social media DMs from every continent, every corner of the globe, like every newspaper and, loads of like massive news channels like CNN and NBC and all these big things. They wanted to have an interview. And and it was completely overwhelming actually. So I've got my kids around and I'm just like looking at my phone all the time and I couldn't really sleep because there was so much. I was like, oh my God, I've got so much to do and so much to respond to. And it was really completely overwhelming. I couldn't really believe it was happening, but also it was like great. And because before that, I was a bit like worried about what I was doing with my life. I didn't know if Jet2 Holidays might rebrand because at the beginning of all the viral stuff, I didn't know what they thought about it. And I was like, are they cool with this or not? Like I didn't know. So I was panicking.
Can you do the viral trend for us, please?
Of course I can. I feel like, is everyone sick of it yet?
I was waiting for this quite a long time.
Okay, you've been waiting so patiently. It's now. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of four.
Wow, bravo, that's great. Great.
Thank
Uh,
you.
did people stop you on the street, send you messages and so on? Did you give them an autograph?
On the street, it's so basically, I think unless you're on the internet all the time, you probably don't know my face. So it's quite a behind the scenes kind of virality. But it has happened a few times. People have said, I know that you're the Jet2 lady. And it's been really nice. It's been like a warm, nice thing that's happened. And I remember there was a time over the summer when it was just everywhere, and I'd be on a train, and I could just hear people scrolling their phones with with the sound, and that was really, really weird. And I was out for dinner with my husband one night, and the table of girls next to us were doing their Jet2 Holidays impressions, and my husband was like, you've got to tell them it's you. And I was like, no, but he told them. And it was great. It was actually a really lovely moment. Everyone was like, no way.
How did your kids react about the whole Jet2 holiday thing? Did they see the trend?
It's quite funny. Like if they're watching something on TV at school, like I think they were learning a Spanish song or something from YouTube. And like there was a Jet2 Holidays advert at the beginning. And this happened yesterday. And everyone's like, oh, Ren. And she finds it like a little bit embarrassing. But
How much has your popularity affected you privately, your family, and so on?
well, I suppose I'm a lot busier than I was before, which is good in many ways, but also the kind of like, yeah, trying to balance everything, parenting. They do sort of like the children are like, Mum, we liked it better when you weren't busy.
Is there some funny commercial or some I don't know weird lines that you had to record?
I did a really unusual voiceover job about 15 years ago or something like that. And it was working with scientists to work on an artificial voice that could be used for people who had lost their voices. Oh, I recorded for hours and hours and hours and hours in different tones. So some of it was like a tender tone, some of it was like an angry tone, some of it was sad tone, some and like so we just had like five emotions basically, like recorded all these sounds in, and then they sort of built this model. I mean, now with AI, that's like, long gone.
Are you worried about your job in the future because of AI?
Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. And like even now, my voice has been manipulated to say things that I wouldn't say or haven't authorized, and it feels a bit violating.
Did you have any like problems with it specifically? Like somebody use your voice for frauds or something like that?
Oh, I don't think that's happened. Hopefully not. But the White House put out a video using the Jet 2 sound, and it was promoting their deportations, ICE
Ah.
deportations, and it was really, really grim.
Mhm.
Um, so you've got no control over that, have you? It's just the internet is going to do what it does.
So
And
you cannot do anything in that situation. You couldn't just like let them know I don't want that. Just please.
well, I put out a statement with the BBC over here, and Jet 2 did as well, and Jessica Lynn, who sings the song. Um, and I think they actually did have to take it down, the White House. I think they had to because it's not available anymore, but it was out there briefly and it caused a stir. It wasn't great.
If you could lend your voice to any animated character of all time, what would that character be?
Do you know what? I'd love to do like an evil character, like an evil kind of witch character. And I'm not a singer really, but I can sing in an evil witch voice. So I did some of the singing in an evil witch voice. So if there was an evil witch character, like from Snow White or something, or the Wicked Witch of the West, one of those, great, sign me up.
Did you ever visit Croatia?
Yes, I have visited Croatia. I absolutely loved it. My husband and I came shortly after we were married, and we went to Split and Hvar. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I'd definitely come back in a heartbeat. We'd love to come back to Croatia. I remember that's the time we had flights booked home and we like cancelled them, just stayed longer
Oh, nice.
before we had children. And yeah, we loved it.
Well, I hope Croats will see you again.
Oh yeah, I'll be back, definitely.